Hey guys, Willie here. Judging by my title on this video, I'm a newly rehatched pipe smoker, and I just kind of wanted to talk about it a little bit. A couple things, what it means to me, and a few other things, and the 3 stages. There's a million videos out there of guys telling you what pipe you should start with, what tobacco you should start with, how you should clean your pipe, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And every one of those videos out here on YouTube, including this one, is wrong. And everyone that's out on YouTube is right. The first thing, well, not the first thing, but one of the first things I found out that smoking a pipe is a personal journey, personal experience of appreciation, relaxation, learning, and experimentation. And there's no one can tell you how to do it. They can make suggestions, but it's ultimately up to you. So I kind of went through, I'm in my 3rd stage now, and I'll explain this. And I think this doesn't get talked about enough. When guys are busy talking about the specific pipe or how to clean or how to not clean. We're not really going to touch on that today. Stage 1. I became a pipe smoker because I was somewhat of an avid cigar smoker. I haven't touched cigarettes in a long time, but I did touch cigars once in a while. And I did try the pipe about 30 years ago, but I gave it up. Why? Because I didn't have the appreciation, respect, or the know-how to do it proper. And I don't mean just puffing on it. I mean the know-how. A pipe completes a full circle. And we'll go over that in a little bit. So I gave it away. Anyways, long story short, I got back into the pipe. Now, my step and what I can advise, and like I said, this is your journey, it's not mine. I'm just telling you what my journey is all about. Do not go out and buy an expensive pipe the first time, or you don't have to. I went on Amazon, Temu, and I got whole kits that come with the pipe, come with the pipe cleaners, come with the filters if you choose to use a filter in your pipe, come with all sorts of things. The kits to start out. I bought one from Temu for $25 and one from Amazon for like $30. I bought a long stem cheap one and a short stem cheap one. And that's how my journey began. In step 1, the very first thing you should do is learn how to not only take care of your pipe and clean it, but how to smoke it. How to load it, how to smoke it, whatever you want to call it, how to clean it. That's the first thing you got to do. And it doesn't matter if you do it on an expensive pipe or expensive tobacco when you start out. It's just learning how to take care of your pipe and how to use it proper. How to smoke it proper, how to appreciate it, how to use it. That's simple enough. Whether that takes you a week, 2 weeks, a month, who knows, who cares, that's your business. So it took me about, I don't even know how many times, 4 or 5 times. When I first got my pipe, first came in the mail, I'm like, oh, I'm excited. Went out and bought some cheap bottom of the barrel tobacco, climbed in my car and packed the bowl not too tight, knew what I was doing there, but lit it up and started smoking. Well, before you know it, my bowl's getting hot, hurting my hands, getting that acidy taste on my tongue, burning tongue. And I couldn't figure out why at first. Was it because of the tobacco was cheap? Was it because the pipe was cheap? Was it, I don't know. So a couple more different tries and things. I was heading up the same results and too much anticipation. So the 4th time I was kind of out and about, pulled over, side of a creek, sat on a bench, lit my pipe, smoked it. Next thing I know, the chamber, whole thing, the thing was empty, and I had the most wonderful experience I've had ever smoking a pipe, smoking anything, or just sitting there. And it took me a while to figure out why. It wasn't the fact that I was in a hurry. It wasn't a fact that I was going out of my way to make time for this. It was the fact that I was sitting there in the perfect environment, which I find to be outdoors, reflecting, thinking, relaxing. Wasn't smoking my pipe, I was sipping on it, sipping the smoke, dragging the smoke across my tongue to get the flavor notes. of the typical aromatic, the type I was smoking at the time. And everything came together, and it was the most amazing experience ever. And since then, now when I smoke my pipe, I recreate that. I go sit, I have that time to reflect, to appreciate, to relax, to close my mind off, and the pipe completes that. It becomes almost, I shouldn't say second nature, but it becomes part of the, closes the loop. It becomes part of that whole experience, a very enjoyable one. But that was number one, learning how to smoke my pipe and take care of it. A lot of guys have different ways to clean it. I just use rubbing alcohol, part Listerine. But anyways, we won't get into that. You can watch a million videos. The second part was my tobacco. Like most pipe smokers, I wanted to get into the aromatics. The aromatics smell wonderful. And they taste wonderful for a little bit too. They're like chewing gum. They taste good for about 5 minutes and then they lose their flavor. But you got in there, you know, I got ones with flavor notes of maple and honey and vanilla, ones with rum. Oh man, there's some beautiful, beautiful different blends of tobacco, and they're endless. So I started with flavor notes and moved on there to English blends, to traditional Southern blends, and that was stage 2 of the journey, finding it'll never end. There's more tobaccos probably than I could ever smoke, and I'm still ignorant to the fact of all the different cuts and different styles and everything else, and I don't claim to be an expert on it, but I do know of everything that I've done the last few days, or last few weeks, sorry, what I like to smoke, what time of day do I like smoking certain blends and not certain blends, and it's working out for me. That was stage 2. So now I have a pipe, I know how to smoke it, I know when to smoke it and how to enjoy it. I know the flavor nodes of the aromatics, if I choose to smoke aromatics or whatever blend I choose to enjoy it. And now I'm on to stage 3. Now, whether a better pipe makes a better smoke, some say yes, some say no. Now I'm at that stage where I can experiment a little more. I do believe some quality pipes are better than other. These are more probably cheap Chinese pipes. I'm not gonna say they're not, but you know, is it gonna be a better smoke when my Brighams come in, or anything else I've ordered thus far? An immediate price range. I'm not about to go spend $400 on a pipe right now. One, I can't afford it, and two, until I see when my other ones come in, you know, $100 pipe will do. And if it makes my moment more enjoyable, then we'll go from there. I appreciate and I can understand that pipe smoking or collecting pipes is probably very addicting. I can see that. God knows I've had enough collecting issues in my life. I used to collect oil lamps and everything else. But I can see myself getting into a serious pipe collection and tobacco collection, because the sky's the limit. There's some amazing artistic pieces out there that really deserve respect. And right now, I probably couldn't appreciate them the way they deserve to be appreciated yet. So that's where I am. I've learned how to, like I said, my pipe, I've learned how to take care of my pipes. I've learned how to smoke my pipes, appreciate them. The tobaccos I like, that's an ongoing journey. And now it's the pipes. But the bottom of this conversation is, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what other people think on YouTube. This is a journey that if you're at that point in your life where you have those moments where you can sit and you enjoy, whether it be with a cup of coffee or just going out and relaxing in the backyard for half an hour by yourself and all's good. And if you're thinking about pipe smoking, get into it. This is something that brings a lot of pleasure. And like I said, it completes that circle. There are people that smoke the pipe just so they can wear a certain type of hat or have a certain persona, or they think it makes them look different or whatever else. You don't have to look a certain way when you smoke a pipe. You don't have to wear a funny hat or dress a certain way or whatever. It's an enjoyable thing. So I encourage everyone, no matter what your financial background, you can get started for, you know, well under $100, more than everything you need, and that includes tobaccos and everything else and kits. And if you're considering it, please give it a try, because if you can learn how to do it and learn how to appreciate it and when to do it to complete that circle, it makes the journey so much better. The time for reflection is just, it's incredible. Anyways, guys, I'm hoping if there's new pipe smokers out there, or if there's anything I forgot from veteran pipe smokers, please chime in your 2 cents, whatever. I won't take offense if it's nasty. But I will ask, if you like this, give me a little thumbs up. I'm trying to get this channel rocking again. This is a secondary channel, but I think I'm gonna start putting some regular content on there. So anyways, guys, I'm Wild Willie, and remember, it's not a question if the shit's gonna hit the fan, it's a question of when. So prepare yourself and leave yourself some time to enjoy a good pipe once in a while. Thanks.